Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan is set to ask the National Assembly to extend a state of emergency in 3 northeastern states hit by an Islamist insurgency when it expires this week. Mr. Jonathan ordered troops into Borno, Yobe, and Adamawa states in May of last year. The emergency laws were last extended in May this year. Now, for more perspective on this situation, we are joined by Leo Keyen, Chief of VOA's Hausa service. Hello, Leo.
Hey, Vincent.
Yes, now let's start with the extension of this state of emergency. The last few months when it has been in place, what difference has it made?
Well, there's hardly any difference, Vincent, because the last 18 months have shown us that there are more refugees now out of Northeast living in Kano, about 3,000. There are more refugees living in Niger Republic, more in Cameroon now. Besides that, within the same emergency period, Chibok girls were abducted. We've had more attacks coming from Boko Haram. More land has been captured by them in Northeast, and they've become more active.
And we know that there were attacks recently. In fact, at some point, Boko Haram claimed it had taken Chibok. The government said we have secured or retaken Chibok from Boko Haram. But really, we're hearing other stories about who really is fighting Boko Haram in that region.
The most brazen land acquisition, I would say, is that of Mubi and Maiha. Because Mubi is the second largest city in Adamawa State, and it's the commercial center of the state. So what they've been pushed back by who? Guess who? The hunters.
The hunters.
And civilian JTF. These are very, very motivated people. As a matter of fact, there are people who have suffered a lot of losses in the hands of Boko Haram. People whose daughters have been abducted, people whose wives have been raped, people whose children have scattered all over the place, people that have left the area. These are farmers that can't farm no more. There's no trade going on. So these are people that are motivated, but don't think that they are just illiterates or just farmers, hunters. These are people that are also commanded by educated people.
Yes. Now, the Emir of, is it Kano?
Yeah, Kano.
Sanusi,
Yes.
He said, hey, citizens, go out. You need to just take things or this into your own hands and help yourselves. Was that a political statement or was it just being realistic?
No, but that has generated a huge attention because we are hearing now that there's a drove of movement going on from all the northern states towards that area by hunters. And that idea is to sensitize people to wake up and defend themselves since the army cannot do it for them.
And why is the army not doing it? Is it lack of equipment or just no willingness?
Vincent, there's a combination of all that in this thing that's happening there. The Nigerian army has over the years been bastardized, no equipment, no training, no proper recruitment. Secondly, corruption infested, no equipment that they, that they can get from any reasonable country because, take for example, the American government, not ready to sell arms to them because they think the arms are not going to reach the soldiers on the ground. Yeah. So it's a combination of so many things that are happening there.
And now President Jonathan is saying, re-elect me, I'll do even a better job. Is this message resonating?
Well, that's a different ball game for a different day.
Definitely. We'll be watching very closely to see how things work. And our hearts bleed for the missing girls and many others who are being killed every day.
Definitely.
Leo, thank you very much for joining us today. Well, Leo Keyen is the Chief of VOA's Hausa service.